Howdy, y'all. Hadn't been on here much today. I guess y'all noticed. I did an early morning video, and actually I did it 3 or 4 hours before I uploaded it. I created it, and then I forgot to upload it. I went back several hours later to see what kind of comments there were on it, and it wasn't even there. And the way I started that video off, I was saying, I bet y'all are surprised I'm up this early. And it was around 11 o'clock or 12 noon before I got it up. So there's nothing to be surprised at that time. You was probably surprised I was late. But anyway, I don't know what's the matter with me, y'all. I have done nothing today. Nothing. Well, I did. I've got right over yonder in I got my big Instapot, not the regular size one they came out with first, but the bigger one they came out with 2 or 3 years later. I got both sizes, but I never used my little one. I had a little one, and I didn't like it because it wouldn't hold nothing. And so I bought this big one. And then I got to missing my little one, so I went and bought another little one. And I hardly ever use it, but I do occasionally. But I use a big one fairly often, but I hadn't cooked. I don't remember the last time I cooked. And I'm sitting here starving myself to death, and I'm hungry. I just don't feel like cooking. And so today I got my cutting board, put it right here. I cleaned the table off good since Kitty Kelly thinks this is her table. I cleaned the table off good. Got all my Bibles out of the way and got my big cutting board. I wish y'all could see how big I'm telling y'all when I'm holding my hands up. Right there to right there. Bigger than me. Cutting board, and chopped up a big 10-15 onion and 3 bell peppers, 3 green bell peppers, and 2 pounds of beef, ground beef, to make my stuffed bell pepper soup. I love that stuff, and I hadn't made it in a long time. It's usually a winter food, but I have been freezing all day today, y'all. That's one reason I hadn't been outside. I walked out early this morning. I walked all around the property and looked at stuff, and that was when I first woke up. The sun wasn't even up much. It wasn't up. It was daylight, but the sun wasn't up yet. And I hadn't been out again all day. I haven't watered anything. I haven't done anything outside. My back is killing me. Actually, I'm hurting all over. I hurt all over. And I just haven't felt like doing anything today. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm starving. So I said, all right, Buckwheat, you got to cook. I didn't feel like standing at the kitchen countertop and doing all that. So I sat right here with my cutting board in front of me and the pot that comes out of the Instapot sitting right there. As I'd cut up the onion or the bell pepper, I'd chunk it in and got the ground beef and chopped it up with that ground beef chopper that I bought several months ago. That thing is handy, y'all. It wasn't much. It was $7 or $8 on Amazon, but that I love it. I would have paid triple that had I known it would be so handy. but thankfully I didn't have to pay triple that. Yesterday, I went to the pharmacy. I had to get some a steroid pack. Has a whole row of pills to take the first day, and a smaller row of pills to take the second day, and a smaller one the third, and however many days it is. And of course, it was 1 o'clock when I went, so half the day was already gone. But anyway, on the way back, just actually parked right next to Nicole's store was a food truck. So I don't remember. I took a picture of it. It was funny. It said, "We love pig butt." I got a picture. I'll post it at my community page. Uh, I thought that would be good, to buy a sandwich because I hadn't eaten diddly, hardly, and I don't know when I had a real meal. It's been a while. It's been a long while, and I just keep losing more and more weight, and I don't feel like cooking. But anyway, I had, I think, $29 when I left home, and 18 of that was my copay at the pharmacy. That left me $11. That pig sandwich was $10. That left me with $1. $1, y'all. It's funny because I used to have so much money. Not no more. But anyway, I came home and I was starved and I was anxious to eat that pig butt sandwich. That was the nastiest pork I ever ate in my life. I didn't even eat one bite. I spit it out. I gave Kitty Callie some. She ate one bite of just the meat. And I gave her another bite. I was going to give her the whole thing. But she wouldn't eat the second bite. Just one bite's all she wanted. So I threw it outside and something ate it. It's gone. That's my last $10, y'all. But I had the ingredients here already for this stuffed bell pepper soup. And there's going to be enough there to last me till payday. And on payday, I'll buy some groceries. But I got all kind of bills to pay, and I still got taxes to pay. Let me hush my rambling. I don't have anybody to talk to, so I talk to y'all. And Kitty Callie, she just joined us. Scoot it over, Kitty. I'm going to read the Bible to them. Tell your friends hello and get out of the way. They all love you. Yeah, they think you're pretty. All right, scoot out of the way now. All right, our daily Bible readings in 1 Chronicles chapter 23. So when David was old and full of days, he made Solomon, his son, king over Israel. She's licking that Bible that the phone is leaning against. I guess she loves the word too. And he gathered together all the princes of Israel with the priests and the Levites. Now the Levites were numbered from the age of 39 years and upward, and their number by their polls, man by man, was 38,000, of which 24,000 were to set forward the work of the house of the Lord, and 6,000 were officers and judges. I got some of that peach lemonade in there with electrolytes and no sugar. That stuff's good. I'm going to buy another 12-pack of that. It's an assortment of, I think, 3 different flavors of lemonade, and it's good. On payday, not today. I can't buy it with $1. Of which 20 and 4,000 were to set forward the work of the house of the Lord, and 6,000 were officers and judges. Moreover, 4,000 were porters, and 4,000 praised the Lord with the instruments which I made, said David, to praise therewith. And David divided them into courses among the sons of Levi, namely Gershon, Kohath, and Merari. Of the Gershonites were Laodan and Shimei. The sons of Laodan, the chief, was Jehiel and Setham and Joel, 3. The sons of Shimei was Shelemith and Haziel and Haran, 3. These were the chief of the fathers of Laodan. The sons of Shimei were Jahath and Zena and Jeush and Beriah. These 4 were the sons of Shimei. And Jahath was the chief, and Zizah the second. But Jeush and Beriah had not many sons, therefore they were in one reckoning according to their father's house. The sons of Kohath, Amram, Izhar, Hebron, and Uziel, 4. The sons of Amram, Aaron, and Moses, and Aaron was separated, that he should sanctify the most holy things, he and his sons forever, to burn incense before the Lord, to minister unto him, and to bless in his name forever. Now, concerning Moses, the man of God, his sons were named of the tribe of Levi. The sons of Moses were Gershom and Eleazar, something, I don't know how to say these names. Of the sons of Gershom, Shebuel was the chief, and the sons of Eleazar were Rehabiah the chief, and Eleazar had none other sons, but the sons of Rehabiah were very many. Of the sons of Izhar, Shelemith the chief. Of the sons of Hebron, Jeriah the first, Amariah the second, Jehaziel the third, and Jekameam the fourth. Of the sons of Uzziel, Micah the first, and Josiah the second. The sons of Merari, Mali, and Mushi. The sons of Mali, and Eleazar, and Kish. And Eleazar died and had no sons but daughters, and their brethren, the sons of Kish, took them. The sons of Mushi, Mali, and Eder, and Jeremoth, 3. These were the sons of Levi after the house of their fathers, even the chief of the fathers, as they were counted by number of names by their polls. They did the work for the service of the house of the Lord from the age of 20 years and upward. For David, that's strange. You had to be 20 or older to work for the service of the house of the Lord, but you could be king at 6 years old. For David said, The Lord God of Israel hath given rest unto his people, that they may dwell in Jerusalem forever. And also unto the Levites, they shall no more carry the tabernacle, nor any vessels of it for the service thereof. For by the last words of David, the Levites were numbered from 20 years old and above, because their office was to wait on the sons of Aaron for the service of the house of the Lord in the courts and in the chambers and in the purifying of all holy things and the work of the service of the house of God, both for the showbread and for the fine flour for meat offerings, and for the unleavened cakes, and for that which is baked in the pan, and for that which is fried, and for all manner of measure and size, and to stand every morning to thank and praise the Lord, and likewise at evening, and to offer all burnt sacrifices unto the Lord in the Sabbaths, and the new moons, and on the set feast by number, according to the order commanded unto them continually before the Lord. And that they should keep the charge of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the charge of the holy place, and the charge of the sons of Aaron, their brethren, in the service of the house of the Lord. That's that for your daily Bible readings, y'all. This is the day that the Lord hath made. I have rejoiced and was glad in it. Were you? I hope so. We should be glad for every day is the day of the Lord. Should be. We need to make it that way, y'all. Our whole life should be centered around Jesus Christ and the Holy Bible. Now, most of my life was not, but it sure as heck is now. And it will be all the days of my life. Y'all need to be there too. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. God bless every one of you. And now I will pray for all of you. I pray for y'all every day. God bless you.